Now, little bit questions like convert 28 kilogram into gram. So first of all, 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 gram, right? And 28 kilogram is equals to 28 multiply 1000 gram, which is 28,000 gram is your answer. Is that clear? Yeah. Let us discuss a few blanks related to this topic. A quantity that can be measured is called a dash quantity. What you will say, a quantity that can be measured, it's called the fundamental quantity, right? It's called the fundamental quantity. Every measurement has a two parts, that are a numerical unit, and second one is units of measurement. Distance between the 2 points is called length. Distance between the 2 points is called the length. Dash and dash can be used to measure the length. So meter road and ruler is used to measure the objects. 1 inch is equals to what? So 1 inch is equals to 2.5 centimeter. Now next topic is measurement of a time. So time is very precious for us. Time is very important aspects of our life. All our activities from morning to evening till night are centered around the time. So time is what? Time is very important thing for us, right? So but in a past time, now in these days we can use a clock, we can use a watches to see the time, but in the previous time, in the past time, there is no clock, no watches, then how we have to see the time? So people just estimate the time with the help of sunset, sunrise, full moon, half moon, etc. Right? So we can measurement of time with the help of hours, minutes and seconds. So hours, seconds and minutes, right? So students, you have a watch like this type of the clock, right? In the clock there is one is a bigger, one is a smaller, and this one is a very light needle, right? So the big one is called, that shorter needle is called the hour needle, right? Shorter, right? Bigger needle is called minute, and this one is a second needle, right? So our needle completes a one round in 12 hours, while second needle completes one round in 60 seconds, and 1 minute needle completes in a 1 hour. And before midday before midday. Before midday we can say AM, and after midday means before 12 o'clock, 12 noon, we can say AM, and after midday we can say PM. Okay, and there is a 12-hour clock and there is a 24-hour clock. In a 12-hour clock, the watches display 1 to 12 time, and after onward again start 1 PM, 2 PM, 3 PM, 4 PM, so on. But in a 24-hour watches, it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and after that they show 13, 14, 15, and it finished on 24. It finished on 24. And next one is so if you have a 24-hour clocks, right? And there is 15 hours and 38 minutes. So you have to convert it into 12-hour clocks. So you just do, minutes do not change, it remains same. You just subtract from 12, means 15 minus 12. So 15 minus 12 is what? It is 3. So 3.38 PM. After 12 there is a 15. So 15 is what? 15 is what? 15 is PM. Okay. Next one is stopwatch. Stopwatch is used to measuring the time interval between two events, right? We started with beginning point and end it at the end, right? For example, when we to measuring the time taken by the 100-meter race by using a stopwatch, we can use stopwatch to measuring the 100-meter race, right? So stopwatch is what? Stopwatch is a time interval between two intervals. Time interval between two events, right? So what is the time interval between two events? Now next is unit. Name of unit and symbols. Now units used in a time. So name of units, we use second, right? Second one is what? Minutes. Third one is what? Hours. Right? So second is denoted by S, minute is denoted by MIN, minute, and hour is denoted by H. And one thing must be remembered, one day is equal to 24 hours. One day is equal to 24 hours, and 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, right? And 1 minute is equals to 60 second. So 1 minute is equals to 60 second. Is that clear? Now I will tell you some examples, some blanks related to this topic. So students, amount or a quantity of a matter in an object. So amount and quantity in an object is what? It is a mass. What is that? It is a mass, right? Weight of the thing, right? Dash and dash are used to measuring the mass. We use a beam and beam balance. We use a beam balance and electronic valence to measuring the mass. So 3500 gram is equal to what kilogram? That is equals to 3.5 gram, right? Now dash device is used to calculate interval between two events. So time interval between two events, we can measure it with the help of stopwatch. We can measure it with the help of stopwatch, right? Fifth one is dash is the unit of time. So what is the unit of time? You can say second is a unit of time. So what is the unit of time? Second is a unit of time. Now come on next, measurement of temperatures. Next one is measurement of temperature. So students, listen very carefully. When we put our hand in a hot water, it feels hot, and when we put it in a cold water, then we feel it cold. Why? Because when we put in a hot water, then the temperature of hot water is more than the temperature of our body, and when we put in cold water, then the temperature of cold water is down to our body. So measurement units I will explain in your next class. So students, with this let's continue it. So measurements of, we use the temperature with the help of thermometer, right? There are two types of thermometer. One is a clinical thermometer and second one is a laboratory thermometer. So one is a clinical thermometer and second is laboratory thermometer. So clinical thermometer is used to measuring the temperature of human body, and laboratory thermometer is used to measure the temperature of the object that are present in the laboratory. So what is the difference between the clinical and laboratory? So the higher temperature is -35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, and the laboratory temperature is -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius, right? So now we can use a Celsius and Fahrenheit to measuring. So we use these two, clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer, to measuring the temperature. So students, the units used to measuring the temperatures are, here we write name of unit, and here we use a symbol, that is Celsius is denoted by C, right? And Fahrenheit is denoted by F. There is a Celsius and there is a F, right? Now come on measurement of area. How to measuring the area, right? So let us suppose I have a square, okay? You know, square has equal sides. It means if this is 1 centimeter, then this is also 1 centimeter. It means to find an area we need length and breadth, and multiply these both. Now length multiply breadth, that is 1 centimeter multiply 1 centimeter, that is 1 centimeter square. So this is what? This is the area. And in the case of rectangle, we see length and breadth are not equal, they are vary. Suppose there is a 2 centimeter and there is a 1 centimeter. So what is the length into breadth? That is 2 into 1, 2 centimeter square, right? So units we use to measuring the things are, when we have to measuring a square, right? The formula to find a square is length into breadth, and rectangle is again length into breadth, but here length is equals to breadth, right? But you can say length into length, right? When you people find the area of triangle, that is 1 by 2 base into what? Base into height. So student, what is the area? Area means something inside, right? Like I tell you that find the area of the room. So how to find the area of the room? We find the area of the room when we have a length and we have a breadth. So I will tell you mind map of this chapter once again. Please see carefully. What is I discuss in this chapter? First of all, physical quantity. That is something can be measured. Which physical quantity we discuss? Length, mass, temperature, time, and area, right? And after that, what is the length? That is distance between 2 points. What is this? Quantity in object. What is this? Degree of body and temperature of body, degree of hotness and coldness. And what is the time? Time is the interval. What is the time? Interval between 2 points. Interval between 2 points. And what is area? That is surface covered, right? So what is the object? We use a meter, tape and measuring tape and rulers to measure it. We use a beam balance and electric balance to measure a mass. We use a clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer to find a temperature. We use a clock, watches, stopwatch to measuring a time. We use a length and breadth or graph paper to find the area, right? With this, this chapter is complete. Thank you and have a nice day.